Hey everyone, the image that you see in front of me is a credit card grid. So you see that there are digits appearing here on the grid, and I am currently working on an application that is kind of that does a hotel booking reservation. So what will happen is when I book a room in my application, and then when I go to the payment section, there is this credit card grid that comes dynamically from the backend, right? So what we did is when we went for automating it, we just inspected all these buttons that appear in front of me, like 624139 everything. So these are actually button with the tag as in button, and it had no ID, no text, nothing. So it was a major challenge for us, where if you don't have a unique ID like we were expecting here in all these button tag, to have the text property or maybe the ID or maybe the name property with the digit that is appearing on the screen. Say for example, button name is equal to 6, or maybe button text is equal to 6, something like that. But when we requested it to the development team, the answer that came to us is, for the security concern, they are not exposing the text that is coming that is appearing on the screen. So it was something like to make it not to make it vulnerable for hacking or something like that. That was some security concern. So what we did is we just went a step back. We inspected a div component, of which the div component src property was a URL. Okay, and this URL is a base 64 image URL. It will be a very big URL that is coming from the backend. If you see here, it is data colon image slash JPEG semicolon base 64. So it is a long URL. So what we did is we inspected that div component in which this whole grid is. After that, we extracted the src of it, okay, which is the URL, okay, and we download the image, this particular image from this particular URL, okay. After downloading, we just store it in a temporary storage where we clean it after the execution of the script. We clean that storage where we have downloaded the image, credit card image. Also, there was another challenge that this was not a static image. Of course, if it is coming from backend, how could it be static? So if you see something like 624139, the digits always used to change its position. Like another time it would be 72 something or 1111 something. So always this position was not consistent for us. So that is why dynamically we used to download it and then extract the digits from the grid, and then we used to we used to like if I just execute my particular script, and then let me show you how it was coming. See, it is coming like this. So what I did is I just like put it in a string, and then I used to, like if I want to enter 4 in this, so I used to find 4 index in this and then come here and click on it. So the whole flow is like, suppose 624139177488, everything I used to put in a string. And if I want to enter just 2, so I just take the index. Okay, the index of 2 is 1, so I just come here, okay, and I click on this button that is coming at the index 1. So this would be very easy. How would you do it? It is driver dot find elements by dot xpath slash slash buttons dot get of 1 dot click. So it would click on this 2 for you. So this is how we managed to get through this scenario, automate this scenario by using the library which is called OCR Tesseract library. So this is a very good library with some of the like few of the bugs that it has. Like if you see here 0, it will give you O. So for this particular scenario, right, it was it came like very good to us, and only we have to handle this 0. So we did handle it, and now we are working like automation is running excellent in that. So that is why I wanted to show you that how we got through this particular scenario. Now the download method is a normal method. How do you download a image from a particular URL? From anywhere you'll get it, but the challenge was to extract the digit from the image. So we use the Tesseract API. Again, let me tell you that there are multiple versions of Test4j in the market. Okay, and it is very confusing because if you see my POM, right, this 4.3.1, first I started with the 3 series and it was not working at all, and there were a lot of information on the internet like I have to download the Visual Studio redistribution, some other libraries in Windows or something like that. It was very confusing. So finally I after doing a lot of research and all, I finally got this version that was actually working for me. I will give all the links in the video here only. So this version is 4.3.1. Okay, and so what we have to do basically is there is this Git URL that I can show you. It will give you the Tesseract library that you need to download. So you basically need to put it somewhere in your local, like I have added it. And what you need to do is where you have downloaded it, you just need to put the path. And this is the same code, like this is the image file what you have added. You have to give the CC credit card grid image path, right? So this is the same thing, and then we have to use this class called iTesseract for this, and this is the main method that does the job. Okay, do OCR. So it looks like a very simple code of 3 or 4 lines or something like that, but actually there was this version that was actually putting a problem in front of us. So you will see multiple versions that is coming. Even you will see versions greater than 431. But I would say at this point of time you can use this. This is a really great library that will help you unblock those scenarios that you will say, okay, it cannot be automated. Okay, so just give it a try to this. I will attach all the links, okay, in this video only. And apart from that, if you need the code, I'm ready to share my code with you. So just want like some support from you guys. Like you need to you can I have a Facebook group wherein you can message me and I can share some GitHub link to you wherein I will share my code with you, so I can do all that stuff with you. Any more information if it is required, then let me know. um, Share in the comment section if you have any doubt. I'll just clear that out. But for now, I thought ki sharing this information is will bunch of people will really be helpful for them, because generally in corporate what we do is a lot of scenarios are there that we say, okay, we cannot automate it, this cannot be automated, but OCR will give you to unblock those corner cases, and it is really good, guys. So give it a try. Thank you all. Bye.